So I see people on GLP1s all the time, and they make the same mistake over and over again. They're either not eating enough or they're eating the wrong mix. And this can slow your progress down big time. So stay tuned so you can know exactly what to do and how to get your best results from your GLP1. So this can be confusing because not every person is going to have the same recommendations on how many calories to intake, how much protein, how much water, etc. It is going to be a range, and it really depends on your starting body weight and your build. Now, I am somebody, I do not get hung up on the calories, but there is an absolute minimum that you have to take in. You have to take in at least 1,200 calories a day, absolute minimum. Now, that's if you're a woman. If you're a man, then probably your minimum is 1,600 a day. If you don't take in that many calories, your body goes into starvation mode and you will not do well long term. Now, what I think is important is you need to look at what I call macros. Macros are your protein, your fat, your fiber, your carbs, and let's add to that water. Your first macro that you need to focus on is your protein. So you need to take in at least 80 grams a day if you're a woman, or at least 100 a day if you're a man. Protein is what keeps you full and it protects your muscles. Second thing is fiber. You need to focus on getting at least 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day. Now, ideally, we would get that in the form of food, but sometimes you need to add in fiber supplements. My only advice there is to go slow if you're adding in fiber supplements because too much at one time can make you gassy. Water, super important. You need minimum 64 ounces a day, even better if you do more. Next up, carbs. Carbs are not the enemy. About 40% of your diet needs to be made up of carbs, but we want to choose carbs that are more complex. So that's things like fruits, oats, whole grains, and we want to try to steer clear of things that are just simple white sugars. Fat is also not the enemy. 25 to 30% of your diet needs to be made up of fat. But there is such a thing as good fat, so think olive oil, avocados, nuts, things like that, and we want to try to make sure that we're getting any more healthy unsaturated fat than we are saturated fats. Now here's the kicker, you're not going to know any of this information unless you are tracking it. So there's several apps out there that will help you. MyFitnessPal, Lose It, and there's one called Chronometer. So every single time I've asked a patient to download an app and just simply log their food for the week, comes back to me and says, wow, that was eye-opening. I don't even ask them to change their dietary habits at first. I just want them to log and truly see what they were taking in. And it is always a shocker. So start tracking your food, look at your macros for 7 days, and see what you are missing. Don't get hung up on the calories. Just make sure you're taking in at least 1,200 if you're a woman, at least 1,600 a day if you're a man, but pay attention to your macros. I want you to comment below the word track for me if you're ready to track your food, and follow me if you want me to make a part 2 with some more of my favorite tracking tips.